Do you feel like you're following every single tip out there about how to grow on YouTube, but yet your channel still isn't growing? Or maybe you think the YouTube algorithm hates you. In fact, you feel like you have some proof that the YouTube algorithm hates you because it's pushing out your competitors, but it's not pushing out your content, even though your content's better. Well, if you feel this way, you're in the right place, because by the end of this video, I'm going to share with you 3 golden rules. And all you have to do is adapt to these 3 golden rules in 2024 and only follow these 3 things, and you're going to get more subscribers and more views. In fact, I think you're going to grow quicker than you could have ever imagined. In fact, I don't just think that, I know that, because this creator right here was just struggling to grow, and since then has been able to gain over 300,000 subscribers, not only just by uploading shorts, but he's also seeing the same types of results from his long form content. So these tips work for both long form content and for shorts. Golden rule number 1 is that your TAM is actually going to determine how many views you end up getting. You want to know why Mr. Beast gets 100 million views almost every single video that he uploads? Because he's making content that 100 million people are actually interested in or could potentially be interested in. And the reason that you're not getting 100 million views or 10 million views or 1 million views, or maybe you're struggling to get 1,000 views, is simply because the title that you chose wasn't relevant to that many people, and then as a result, you're not able to get the views that you want because simply not enough people are interested in the content you're creating. So you're probably wondering right now, Rob, how on earth do I actually determine how many people are interested in what I'm creating? And I'm about to share with you exactly how to do that, because there's 2 ways. So the first thing that you could do is actually identify a few different competitors within your niche and then see how many views that they're getting. For example, if you come into your YouTube studio, you come into analytics, and then you come into research, guess what you're able to see here? Other channels that your audience is currently watching. Now, you don't want to be focused on channels that are a lot bigger than yours or a lot smaller than yours. You want to be focused on channels that are around the same size. For example, Marcus Jones is another creator within my niche. And if we look, he's seen at max 1.6 million views and otherwise around 1 million views. So what we can actually determine from this is how many views on average I can expect to get given the content that I'm uploading. Because something I see a lot of creators do, and this is a massive mistake, is they try to compare themselves to people that are outside of their niche, and this sets the wrong expectation for how many views they should actually be getting. And you need to understand something. How many views you get is going to be completely determined by 1, the target audience that you're going after, and 2, how frequently you're uploading. For example, if you only upload 1 time a month, but your target audience is around 500,000, well, guess what? You might get 500,000 views on that 1 video, but if you upload 10 times, you're probably gonna get 50,000 views across 10 videos. So you see how this actually breaks out? How many views you get per video that you upload is actually going to be determined by how many people you could potentially reach, divided by the amount of videos that you're actually uploading. The other way that you can figure out the actual target audience for whatever you're going to be uploading is by coming into the research tab under your analytics. Now, essentially what this is going to show is a bunch of different videos that your competitors have created or that your audience is interested in, and you're going to be able to see how many views they got, how long the video's been up for, and this is also going to be a really good way for you to actually figure out what type of content you should be creating or how many views you could actually be getting. And now there is one other way that I want to show you, and that is by coming into a tool like vidIQ, coming under keywords and actually doing searches, because what you're going to be able to see is that how many views you can actually get is going to be drastically different depending on what type of search you're doing. For example, I'm going to click on this right here, how to make money on TikTok. And what this is going to show me is that 125,000 people are searching for this a month right now. But if we come down here, it's going to show us a bunch of other different variations that, for example, how to make money on TikTok Shop, or how to make money on TikTok in 2023, or how to make money on TikTok in the TikTok Creativity Beta Program. Now, what this is going to show us is that just by adding a few different words, we can drastically change how many people are interested. If we keep it broad like this, how to make money on TikTok, 125,000 people might see that video in a month. So if the video is up for 3 months, getting a lot of views, it could get 300,000 views. But if we come down, for example, instead of how to make money on TikTok, we just add 1 word. How to make money on TikTok Shop, it's only 20,000 people. And then in 3 months, we would have only gotten 60,000 views. So we literally would have gotten 1/5 of the amount of views simply by adding 1 word to the title. And these are the types of things you need to take into consideration. On top of that, if you come into vidIQ, you come up here, you move me out of the way, and go into ideation. This is going to then populate right here, and it is literally going to give you a bunch of different ideas ideas. And then what you can do is test these video ideas by doing a search for them on YouTube and be able to determine how many views you could actually potentially get. Because remember, it's going to be based off of the target audience that you're actually going after. Okay, so now that this is loaded, we can actually go through this. So first and foremost, it's going to give you different custom ideas, and you can add a different keyword in here if you want to change the videos that it's suggesting. So it's going to go through and base a bunch of different new video ideas off of your top videos. And the only thing I would pay attention to here is the title and the topic. I wouldn't pay attention to this thumbnail because, quite frankly, I don't think these thumbnails are that great because they're AI generated. Instead, what you're going to want to do to figure out a good thumbnail is actually go into a search on YouTube, figure out whether or not you can create a better thumbnail. But we're going to talk more about that in the second part of this video. Now, under here, we're going to see what's trending within my niche. So vidIQ is going to know exactly what's trending in my niche, and it's going to give me a bunch of different video ideas. It's also going to do what's working for your competitors and do that, and then also from what your audience is looking for. And what this went and did is looked up a bunch of different comments that my audience is leaving on my content and then gave me content ideas based off of this. This type of stuff is invaluable, and you can literally get all this in just a few seconds with vidIQ. And that's why I strongly suggest that if you don't already have vidIQ, you go to the pinned comment below and register right now. In fact, you could get started for $1 for the next 30 days. And here's the deal. If vidIQ doesn't help you get more views, help you get more subscribers, then just cancel after the 30 days. Don't let $1 be the difference between you getting the views that you want and you beating your competitors, as opposed to your competitors beating you because they're using vidIQ and getting better video ideas and going after a larger target audience. Now, 99% of content creators that are going to fail to grow on YouTube in 2024 are just going to stop at that. They're only going to go after the largest target audience, and that's the only thing they're going to be doing differently, without realizing that there are two other golden rules that you need to make sure that you're implementing. The second one is that you need to understand that the cream always rises to the top. What do I mean by this? I mean that your content actually has to be better than the other content that's out there. You can't simply create content for a larger target audience, but then create worse content than what the content's already out there. And I do want to break a few really bad beliefs that you have right now. One, making better content doesn't mean that you need more employees than your competitors have. Two, it doesn't mean that you need more money than your competitors have. Three, it doesn't mean that you need better editing or better cameras or better lighting than your competitors have. In fact, I think all three of those things actually don't matter at all, and it's just an excuse for you to be able to say, oh, I didn't do as good because of XYZ, or I don't have these resources. I mean, literally, the biggest creator on YouTube, Mr. Beast, started with just an iPhone and gained his first 1 million subscribers on YouTube with just an iPhone, and back then, it was a lot harder to grow on YouTube. So I'm sure that you could grow on YouTube right now with all these great resources that are out there. And essentially, there are three things that I want you to focus on, because I know that creating better content than your competitors could just mean that you don't know what to do. The first thing you need to be focused on is the intro of your video if you're uploading a YouTube short, or the thumbnail of your video if you're uploading a long form video. This needs to objectively be better than your competitor. The way that you make it better is that you're relating to your audience in a better way, or you're making them more curious. This simply just comes down to creating a better script or having a better visual that actually emotionally triggers somebody. And if you're not doing this, to be totally frank with you, it's just because you're lazy and you didn't come through and actually think of a good idea that your audience would actually be interested in. The second thing, you need to actually relate to your audience in a better way. And here's the deal. The bigger creators get on YouTube, the harder it is for them to actually relate to their audience. I mean, I'm sure you've seen this with everything. It literally happens to YouTubers. It happens to people in music. It happens to movie people, happens to everybody. Everybody loves the person that's the underdog, and then they get really big. What does everybody want to do? They want to tear them down. Now, this actually creates an opportunity for you, because right now you're the underdog. You're the person that nobody thinks is going to grow on YouTube, and that's exactly why you can grow on YouTube if you relate to your audience in a better way than all your competitors do. And one of the easiest ways for you to do this is to implement the third thing, which is go and read your competitors' comments. See what the people in the comments are saying. Are they mad about certain things? Well, then deliver on those things. Are they happy about certain things? Well, then put that type of stuff into your content, and you can really get into the psychology of your viewer if you spend some time reading the comments, both on your own content content and on your competitors' content if you don't have any, because it's going to make you a way better content creator. And this brings me to the most important of the 3 golden rules, which is that your audience is the most important thing. And you need to understand that you come after your audience. The number one mistake that you're making right now is you're uploading content to YouTube and then you want your audience to like it. This isn't what you should be doing. Instead, you should stop being focused so much on what you like and be solely focused on what your audience likes. And if you are able to deliver on that, that is when you're going to see success on YouTube. And you need to make sure that you truly understand this. It isn't about you. It's about your audience. And your audience is going to change over time. So you need to change over your time to continue to appeal to them. Now look, you don't have to do this. But if you don't actually appeal to your audience, well, guess what's going to happen? You're not going to get the views that you want. You're not going to get the subscribers that you want. And over time, you're only going to lose viewers and lose subscribers. And that's going to be a bad thing. Now, here's the deal. Since you're still watching this video, I know that you're serious about growing on YouTube in 2024. And I personally want to help you. In fact, I want to look at your channel and tell you everything that I would do differently so that you can reach your ideal audience. You could get more views. You get more subscribers. I'm talking about telling you exactly what titles to use, what hashtags to use in your content, how to edit your content differently, and I even want to critique your content to guarantee you get more subscribers on YouTube in the next 30 days. If that sounds interesting to you, well, please keep watching this video because I've got a special offer for you. The opportunity to grow on YouTube and this organic reach that we're currently seeing is not going to last forever. And there are 2 things holding you back right now. The first one is that you haven't implemented everything that I just shared with you in this video. And the second is that you haven't gotten into my YouTube mentorship program yet, which literally is going to guarantee that I help you get more subscribers on YouTube in the next 30 days, or you get your money back, 0 questions asked. In fact, the average person that's gone through this program in the last 30 days has gained over 31,000 subscribers. And the lowest amount of subscribers anybody has ever gained is 1,000 subscribers if they implement everything that I share with them in this video. If you want results like that, please go to the link in the description below and sign up right now. Because if you're still watching this video, I'm gonna guess that you're above average. So the odds of you getting over 31,000 subscribers is probably quite high. And if you don't remember, you need 1,000 subscribers in order to get monetized on YouTube. So this is a perfect opportunity for you to make more money from YouTube and for you to set yourself up to become a full-time YouTuber. In fact, I'm going to tell you exactly what to post, when to post, what hashtags to use, again, to guarantee that you get more subscribers on YouTube. If you don't get more subscribers in the next 30 days, I will give you your money back, 0 questions asked. And it doesn't matter what your background is or what your niche is. This program is designed to help you get more subscribers faster and easier. Ultimately, it's going to get you more subscribers or your money back. This creator just went through it and gained over 100,000 subscribers. This creator over 150,000 subscribers, and this creator over 400,000 subscribers. And I want you to be my next success story, and I want you to be the next person that makes a full-time living from YouTube. So please go to the link in the description below, sign up right now. You literally have absolutely nothing to lose. You're gonna get more subscribers or you're gonna get your money back. If you're not interested in those 2 things, please watch the next 2 videos I put up on the screen because they're the videos YouTube thinks you should watch next. Thank you so much for watching.